Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading for August 22nd to the 28th. This is for Gemini, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, but I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity and to be a little bit more specific with your reading. And the reason I do that is because I want you to feel like it is a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Now, Gemini, August 22nd, 28th, listen, there's a lot happening. If you're a subscriber, you know that I leave the key dates, astrological events, alignments, transits, whatnot in my description so you can follow along. You'll see there's a lot happening this week, all right? The one thing that I am going to focus on is we are in Virgo season now, okay? We also have that new moon in Virgo this weekend. And listen, Gemini, that is going to affect your fourth house, all right? So, listen. Gemini, Sun and Rising, y'all could be going through a move, okay? Y'all could be moving places. You could have found out that, your building was bought, or your rent's going up, or, you could have welcomed a new family member, now you gotta get a bigger house. Whatever it is, there may be something happening with home, but also relationships and family, because it really is. Fourth house is the domestic sector. Now, as you know, I mentioned last week, Mars went into your sign for 7 months now, okay? 7 freaking months. Mars usually spends about average 6 to 8 weeks in a sign before moving on to the next. 7 months. So, listen, Gemini, listen, you and I go way back, all right? I've been doing your reading a long time now. I know what y'all have been going through. I know there's been a little bit of frustration, some impatience. There's been a lot happening with things not happening, all right? I think someone even left a comment, but listen, here's the thing. With Mars going into your sign, you're the twin, all right? Gemini's a twin. So you may have not one, but 2 opportunities come up, all right? Now, listen, here's the other thing. And I'm not gonna, listen, let's do a bet right now. You and me, Gemini, I bet you temperance is going to come up in your spread. I bet it's going to come up in your spread. If it does, then you have to... I found out that, on my YouTube, you can leave, a tip or say, it's share, thank you something or whatever. So you have to leave me $1. Only if temperance comes up. If it doesn't, then I have to somehow figure out what I can do for you. But listen, Gemini, honestly, I know y'all have been going through it. And hopefully this week, with that Virgo, with all that activity in Virgo, there's going to be a lot of movement for you and a lot of cool things. But it really is going to affect your domestic sector, all right? But remember, Mars is going to Gemini. But the reason why I say that's going to be a big deal because Jupiter is going back into Pisces at the end of the year for 2 months. That is your 10th house of career. 10th house of career. So I can almost guarantee you by January, you're going to be at a completely different place. You're going to be extremely happy. So, Gemini, why don't we go ahead and get started with your reading? Are you okay? All right. I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's do it. All right, Gemini. So here we go. Your reading for August 22nd to the 28th. This is for Gemini, Sun, and Rising. Now, like I said, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a reading with me, you know where to find me. Secondly, if you are new to my channel, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. And hey, it really helps my channel grow. I would love it. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. You know how much I love you. You know it means a lot to me that you're here with me every week. So I am very, very grateful for that. Now, listen, Gemini, Sun and Rising, and I do hope you are reading your rising sign too, Gemini, because it really is so important. When I have new clients, I always start the reading for their with their birth chart. Okay. Only because it's so helpful. Tarot and astrology have gone hand in hand for centuries, all right? So helpful to have that, all right? And we start with the rising. That's how you read the birth chart. But listen, I always make that analogy. Astrology is like a jelly donut. Your sun sign, Gemini, the jelly. Your rising is the dough, all right? The two go hand in hand. You only get half the picture when you're only reading your Gemini, okay? I'm not asking you to read like your Venus and your moon. I mean, you can do all that. Just do your rising, all right? Now, Gemini, listen, big week, all right? Big week ahead for you. I'm not even joking. Let's get started. You got the Empress, okay? This is great. You got the Empress in your past. So, hello. If you had a baby or found out you're pregnant, please leave a comment. I want to congratulate you big time. But the Empress, oh, how maternal is she? First of all, there's a lot of that here. But let me go ahead and start. This came up in your past, okay? Empress, really at the end of the day, all about abundance, all right? You can see the symbol of Venus all over her, okay? She's preggers, but Venus, what is Venus? Venus, first of all, went into Leo, all right? Venus went into Leo, and that's really good. That's your house of communication, but listen, anyway, or Venus is in Leo. Venus is the power of love, beauty, money, everything that we desire. So, Gemini, there are some good things that could have happened for y'all recently, okay? There could have been a lot of good things that came into your world. She's so down to earth. She's so well connected. And listen, she's looking right at you, all right? That's love, baby. That's love, all right? So we're in a good place. You can even see the symbol of Venus here in the heart-shaped stone. A lot of protection, okay? So this came up in your past. You're coming from a good place, okay? Even though some things may have been up and down, there could have been something recently, all right? There could have been something recently that was really, really nice for you. And when I say nice for you, even there could have been a spiritual moment. If you think about that full moon in Aquarius we had recently, last week, or last week. That was in your ninth house, okay? Mind expansion, right? Spirituality, but also you could have traveled. That could have been really good for you, okay? Publishing, there could have been something. You launched a website. You did something. You started writing a book. A lot of good things there. Now listen. Headline news, baby. Headline news, all right? You got the Judgment card in the heart of your spread. This is the theme of the week for you. I want you to open your ears, okay? I want you to open your ears and your hearts this week, okay? You can see Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet here. You can see the dead arising. The dead are gray, and tarot represents wisdom. All right, so what does that mean? It means that you will likely have a moment of clarity this week, a very spiritual moment. And I know that word spiritual, it's pretty strong, and it means a lot of different things to different people. So when I say spiritual awakening, it's just like, it can be just like this aha moment, all right? Something where you're like, I get it, I see now. And something in the universe really pushed that to happen, all right? It really triggered that. Something, whether you were on a phone with a friend, whether you were meditating, whether you were like sitting in your bathtub, drinking a glass of wine, watching like reruns of Friends, and you're like, oh my goodness, I know what I'm doing wrong, or oh my goodness, I know what I have to do. That's what it is, basically. Now, listen, the trumpet. This is interesting because this is the only card in tarot that really does have a strong connotation of sound. And listen, we can talk about sound, and I do talk about sound a lot in my readings, okay? We can go way back to the beginning of humankind. I mean, we can go back 150,000 years if you want to, but at the end of the day, sound, whether it's Gregorian chanting, whether it's Native American drum beats, whether it's the gospel choir, sound has been healing for centuries, millennia. Listen to the blow of the trumpet, okay? You will have that moment of clarity. You will have that awakening. Now, you did get the Hermit, okay? You got the Hermit in your challenge area, crossing your spiritual moment, okay? So what does that mean? The Hermit, all about soul searching at the end of the day, right? Removing himself from other people because he's made all these achievements. Now he wants to know what's the next step. Got his little lantern to guide him. Here's the thing. Came up in your challenge area. I need you, Gemini, to please have that moment, okay? Spend some time, all right? to have that moment of clarity, and you have to spend some time with yourself. Stop distracting yourself, okay? It's okay if you go out and have, fun with your friends, and maybe like all these other things come up and you decide to binge, I don't know, like Love is Blind all day long for 8 days straight. But listen, during that time, please just take a break to really tap within and really do that soul searching. The Hermit is challenging your judgment, okay? You really, really need to do some soul searching, all right? Please, 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 please. Please, 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 okay? Now, the reason why I'm putting so much emphasis on that is because you did get the Nine of Cups in your crown, so we know where your head's at. You want this wish to come true. There's something that you really, really, really want. Something that's going to fulfill you emotionally, all right? To a whole other level, all right? You want it bad. You want it really bad. We call it the Get a Wish card, okay? This is the only card in the deck where it's granting a wish. And it came up in your crown, so there is something that you really, really want, okay? And it's also something that, it's not even like something that you want, but it's something that's going to bring you a lot of like enlightenment as well. You can see the cups here over the head, okay? I don't even know why I did that weird swan dance, but you know me. Okay, so listen, you also got the Knight of Pentacles in the root of your spread, all right? So he's come up a lot in your readings, all right? We know that. We know that. We know you've been working hard, okay? Now, here's the thing, Gemini. The thing that you want it really, really bad, okay? You want it really bad. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready to start building your legacy. You're ready to, listen, the Knight, fiery, right? Let's get that clear, okay? Pentacles, money, wealth, tangible realities, but really earth-based, okay? This is a guy of commitment, long-term commitment. This is someone who likes to see his wealth grow. This is someone who, think about like a stock, right? When you invest in a stock, you're not going to see growth overnight. You're going to see growth in time, all right? This is literally reaping what is it? I don't even know the phrase. It escaped my mind, but you know what I'm talking about. Seeing the rewards, reaping rewards, right? No matter how long it takes, because he's a really patient person. He's very committed, so much to the point where he's a little boring. I'm not going to lie, compared to the other knights, but that is his forte. That's what makes him become so freaking rich in the end, okay? He's gonna sit in that throne, all right? He's gonna sit in that throne because he did things the right way. He played by the books. He was patient, okay? Now, you've got the Queen of Cups, okay? Listen, the Empress and Queen of Cups have very similar energy, but obviously the Empress is really, obviously more significant, major arcana, but the Queen of Cups, we love her. I call her the Princess Diana, the Mother Teresa Tarot. It's really funny because at this point I've done a couple readings. She's shown up in a lot of readings. So this week, with that energy going into Virgo, that's really important to realize, remember. But also, this is coming up in your future area, all right? So there could be something, well, two things. One, 1,000%, one of y'all, some of y'all Geminis, found out you're pregnant or having another kid or a kid, okay? This is very maternal energy, but also in your future, okay? Remember, Empress came in your past, Queen of Cups in your future, but this is very enduring, this is very loving, this is very nurturing. This is the type of queen where she literally knows the name of every person in her kingdom, and it could be thousands of people. That's how loving she is. That's how much care she has, okay? This is your future. There could be someone coming in that is going to, if you're in a bind, if you're not, if your energy levels are low, there could be someone coming in, okay? To to be that person for you. But also it could be you sitting in that place, okay? Now, I clarified it with the Page of Cups, okay? Now, that's really great. We love the Page of Cups, all right? I love this little dude. I love the pages. They're so fun, all right? Now, this is really interesting that you got the Page of Cups clarifying the Queen of Cups, because they're both, this is so emotionally based, okay? Now, the Page, the newbie, right? Not yet a knight, king, or queen, but still in the royal court, all right? Now, the Page of Cups is a dreamer, all right? Very imaginative, very visionary, very, like, even the most intuitive, very psychic. But listen, at the end of the day, follow your bliss is what he's saying. Follow your bliss. And this is a lot of creative energy around it, too. So get creative for the things that you want. If things have not been working the way that they used to in the past, there's a reason for that, okay? First of all, you need to do a little bit of soul searching, all right? Secondly, this Queen of Cups, again, remember, some Geminis, that could be you. That could be you sitting in that throne, being that person, okay? So that's really good. And then clarifying it, the Page of Cups, this is new energy. There could be something coming through with a new message. There's a lot of newness with the Page, okay? They're the second to the Ace that ushers in new change. All right, so that's really good for you. Now, let's get to your staff, Gemini. Gemini, I think I might owe you. Yeah, I might owe you something. There's no temperance here. Gosh, I owe you something. But listen, I bet it'll come up next week. Okay, so listen, I'm very happy for you though, because look at your staff. Look at your staff, Gemini. Let's raise those energy levels now, all right? Let's raise those energy levels now, okay? Because, okay, let me just get to this. You got the Three of Wands, so you're ready to go. Green light. You got the green light, okay? Mars in Gemini is your green light, okay? That is huge. That new moon in Virgo, that's your green light. This is a big week of you moving forward on this new journey, reaching out, moving forward. So much yellow, so much promise, so much sunlight and freshness and joy. This is amazing. Starting a new journey. Secondly, boom, you got the Eight of Wands. This, okay, listen. You couldn't have asked for a better card in this exact placement. What do you see here? This is the only card where there's no figure, no symbol, no person. It's 8 wands zipping through the air like... Now, there's a reason why I don't have a career in sound effects. But listen, this is huge. You know what this means? Things are going to move fast for you now. Things are going to move really fast. This came up in your external factors area. This is really good, okay? Now, wands, remember, they represent a lot of things. Our passions, right? Ideas, but also enterprise work, career, side hustle. Things are going to move really fast. That's what the wands represent. Going fast. Also, some Geminis are traveling. Did you know that? I hope I didn't ruin a surprise. Maybe your partner is going to do like a surprise trip or whatever, but yeah, some of y'all are traveling soon. But this is great. I love it. Clarified it. You got the Six of Cups, which is one of my favorite cards. It's a very sweet, kind card. A lot of security, a lot of comfort. Look at that house. The biggest house in tarot, okay? A lot of comfort, a lot of security. This is also a card for children. So again, remember, a lot of y'all could be pregnant. A lot of y'all could have had a kid. A lot of y'all could have found out you're having a kid. But also a lot of nostalgia here too, okay? Listen, Gemini, I can't even, like, big home card. And remember what I said, all that activity in Virgo is in your 4th house, your domestic sector, okay? So, good stuff. Really good stuff. Now, you got the Ace of Cups and a heart. We call it the heart of the tarot. This is amazing. Amazing. You got this in a place where it's more like, it's something that if there's anything in the world that you want most, is to feel emotionally fulfilled, okay? Not even emotionally fulfilled, but reaching a whole other level of emotions, like joy to the nth degree, like elation, nirvana, euphoria to a whole other freaking level. That's what the Ace of Cups is, okay? That's what it is, all right? Now, you see that? Gemini, you have nothing to worry about. This is your final outcome card. You got the Sun. Now, listen. I'm only going to say this once, all right? So pay attention. I'm just kidding. I'll say it more than once. But because I'm limited on time, I'm just going to say it once. The Sun is the most important symbol, not only in tarot, but in the world. The Sun is so powerful that you, me, our pets, the trees, everything in this world is alive because of the Sun. That's how powerful it is. The Sun has been worshipped by civilizations for thousands of years. That's how powerful the Sun is. The Sun came up in your final outcome area. This is abundance, joy. This is literally you basically getting everything you want. This is you, the universe saying, hey, Gemini, don't worry. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm on your side. Look at that. This is, I mean, daisies, naked baby, nothing, no care in the world, white horse, purity. You're good. You're good. This is going to be a great week for you. You're going to get some good news. You're going to be really happy. I'm going to be very happy for you. Listen, all you have to do is have that moment, okay? All you have to do is have that little spiritual moment, okay? It's very powerful, all right? Very, 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 very powerful. Now, I really just, I mean, honestly, listen. Yeah, just have that moment, okay? Gemini, you're good. I was trying to look for anything else that was just like red flag. This is an amazing read, okay? The only thing is you need to go within, all right? So, when you're taking a bath, drinking a bottle of wine, watching reruns of Friends, just take 20 minutes to turn off the TV, put the wine aside, and just do some soul searching. And Gemini, you'll be fine. I love you, Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.